What if I told you your greatest leadership weakness isn't your tools, it isn't your team, it isn't your time. It's actually your leadership per minute, or your LPM. Now, yesterday in the podcast, I introduced you to this idea of leadership per minute. Because remember, your LPM will always determine the RPM of your team. So let's dive a little bit deeper into what is leadership per minute and how can you use it to improve performance in your store starting today. Low LPM reveals the real you under pressure. It exposes how you think, how you coach, and how you lead when there's no script, no prep, no time. When you're rambling, they're drifting. When you're over-explaining, they're underperforming. Because low LPM doesn't just slow down your team, it bleeds your culture. Welcome, I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. Leadership fire, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. So let's dive in to what you can do to start revving up your leadership per minute. Step with me inside a moment from last week when I watched a GSM hold 5 back-to-back one-on-ones. Each one lasted about 8 to 12 minutes, and they were all filled with generalities. Things like, we got to lock in, we got to get tighter, we need to communicate better. Everyone nodded in agreement, and no one changed. Now, I want you to contrast that with Ryan, who's a manager that I coach. He sees a salesperson drifting over towards the service drive, and he kind of goes and intercepts him. And he looked at him and said, listen, you've had no ups, and it's noon. That's not a traffic problem. That's a targeting problem. I want you to go have 3 conversations on the upgrade and come back with 1 appointment in the next 45 minutes. Now move. That was 24 seconds. No fluff, no explaining, just command presence and clarity. That is high leadership LPM. Leadership per minute is your ability to create clarity, focus, and movement in 60 seconds or less. And it's one of the most valuable skills that you can develop. Why? Because if your leadership takes 6 minutes to land, they've checked out after 2 minutes. Their energy dies. Their buy-in dies. And you're bleeding $10K a month in lost follow-up, weak closes, and uncorrected mediocrity. LPM is like a gas leak, silent, invisible, but eventually it'll explode your culture. Now, I know you're asking yourself, great, Chris, now I feel even worse. What do I do about it? Answer, I want you to use this tool. I call it the 60-second focus loop. So let me dive in and show you exactly how to construct a 60-second focus group so you can get clean, tight, and incredibly effective in any coaching moment you have, whether you're prepared or not. The 60-second focus loop is clean, elegant, and unbelievably effective. It has 3 parts. Number 1 is the frame. Here's what we're doing. Number 2 is the fire. Here's why it matters. Number 3 is the finish. Here's what I need you to do right now. 3 steps, 3 elements, and a powerful 60-second focus loop. It focuses you, it focuses your team on what needs to be done right now. It has every element of great coaching. It has focus. It has a why. It has a next step. Everything that people would spend tens of thousands of dollars to learn how to be a great coach all narrows down to this one frame, this one tool that you can start using as soon as we finish this video. Let me share with you a specific example. Team, we had 9 missed TOs in 3 days. That's bleeding 25 grand. Here's what we're doing. Every TO goes through a closer. Why? Because TOs are leverage and we don't burn leverage. What I need from you, log your TOs and debrief with me by 6 p.m. Let's go. That's under 50 seconds. And that is true leadership fire compressed. Now, several of you have texted me about the AI or Die course and how you're using it and what you're getting out of it. And great, I'm glad to hear that. Now, let's add AI into your repertoire here. And how can you use AI to help you become a speed coach in your leadership? What I want you to do is open up ChatGPT and drop this prompt in there. Write a 60-second coaching message using the focus loop for a team with low energy and follow up with service leads. Or regenerate my 4-paragraph sales meeting intro using the 60-second focus loop. Make it punchy and actionable. You just turned AI into both your reps and your warm-up, compressing leadership and increasing your leadership per minute, which is the whole focus. Do this every morning, just 2 reps every day for 10 days, and you will begin to lead like a weapon. Guys, we gotta lock in, do better. Everyone focus today. Everyone nods. No one executes. Try this instead. We've missed 4 follow-ups this week. That's $3,000 in lost gross. I want everyone to redo their scripts by 2 p.m. And I want 2 manager-approved versions by the end of the day. Let's fix this. That's not leadership theory. That's tactical execution. That's LPM in motion. Here's the War Room Challenge. I want you to pick one leadership moment today where you'd normally maybe ramble or just wing it. And I want you to discipline yourself to use the 60-second focus loop and use that to lead. If you want a bonus, then drop your thing into AI and ask it to rewrite your 60-second focus loop cleaner, sharper, and better. And go out today and start practicing leadership fire by bringing the focus loop into your discipline. You've heard me say this many times. As managers, we do not get paid to identify problems. We get paid to solve problems. Anybody can identify problems. And leadership, as a leader, you do not get paid to talk. You get paid to create change in behavior and in numbers. Your LPM sets your team's RPM. If you're idling, they're coasting. If you're sharp, they are cutting through chaos. You've got the tool, you've got the tech, you've got the time. Now, go apply it, go use it. That there are so many situations where you can tighten up your leadership, you can tighten up your focus, and this is helping you. 60 seconds. Now, you combine your desire, your passion, your energy to lead, your skill set, your ability. Now, focus that in and narrow it. It's just like the sun. The sun is hot and warm and wonderful, but you get a magnifying glass and you can start a fire. The 60-second focus tool is the magnifying glass of your passion, your energy, your skill, your knowledge of this business to not talk, but to create change. Change in people, change in behavior, change in numbers. And so find your moment today and start practicing and using it. And if you really want to dial in, if you really want to be 21st century and not 20th century, then start using AI to consistently tighten you up. Teach your AI the focus loop feedback method. Teach it to them and then say, hey, I want you to give me back this. I have to have a coaching conversation. I have to have a conversation. I have to have a corrective conversation. Whatever you need to do, I have to have a praise conversation and run it through the focus loop session. The tool is so powerful. I beg you to use it. And if you really want to put it on steroids, then start using it with AI and you can 2x, 3x, or 10x your effectiveness as a leader. And with that, I will see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.